Oh, there
Shall we
we go.
start again? Okay.
Okay.
So,
So let's okay, very odd. So let's start back again about Copernican cosmology and how we forced all of us force Copernican cosmology into the scriptures, particularly Genesis. Pastors still continue to do it, and they will scoff when you tell them the earth is flat and enclosed and say, and instead of arguing, they'll say, what does it matter, the shape of the earth? Okay. Well, it matters because God explains in the very beginning of Scripture. At least it mattered enough to God to sit face to face with Moses and tell him, right? So Copernican cosmology is simply put, a guy named Copernicus came up with this framework for how the planetary bodies would orbit the sun. The sun is called Helios in some languages, or Sol. Um, Helios, by the way, is actually another name for Hasatan, for the opposer, Satan. Um, Helios is a god. Um,
a false god,
what's that?
a false god, or a little g god.
Well, yes, yes. Well, he's an Elohim, but not the Most High. So, but nonetheless, the planetary bodies in Copernican design, and I'm simplifying to the nth degree, orbit the sun. We call it the sun, Helios, Sol, and the sun is a star, one of billions and billions, as the late great what's his name, the astronomer used to say. That was a face for all astronomy. I can't think of his name right now, but anyway, so it turns out if you study cosmology according to what science teaches today, the Earth is orbiting the sun, of course, with the other planetary bodies. And of course, they have satellites. We have one called the moon. And they're all orbiting the sun. Meanwhile, the sun is orbiting the galactic center. We're in a spiral arm. You've seen pictures of it, right? We've all gone online. You could Google it right now and see pictures of the spiral arm with an arrow pointing, you are here. By the way, David, this is how mind controlled we are. Who took the picture? Who took the picture?
Um,
You,
I know who took the picture. He, his name was Simeon, I think. He created it. It's CGI because it must be.
yes, exactly. That's right.
Yeah.
And so again, we give very little thought to these things because we were conditioned throughout our lives, and many remain so. It is a miracle of God that we would even consider otherwise. Truly, I believe. It's not an account to how intelligent I am or others are. It is a move of God's spirit of truth that we're coming out of Mystery Babylon and we're realizing that Scripture tells us a completely different story. First of all, if you're a pastor and you're listening to this, and you will say, I don't believe in evolution, but you guys, you silly flat earthers, which I don't like the term flat earther. I'm not one. I'm a biblical cosmologist. And so you silly flat earthers, you're all crazy and you're making us look bad. Well, you say you don't believe in evolution, but cosmology, according to science, requires evolution. Because after the Big Bang, all of that stellar dust material blew out, and all of it through the process of gravity pulled together, right?
Yeah.
And the sun was created first. By the way, gravity is an effect of masses attracting each other, a massive body attracting another massive body. Where's the gravity from when everything's just dust? Where's
Yeah.
the gravity?
Yeah. Can I just interject a little point
Sure.
there?
Yeah.
Not all people who believe in the heliocentric model on philosophical grounds